All right, you guys ready? It's 7 p.m. and we're gonna prep some Curse of Strahd. All right, so this here Curse of Strahd game is for our Nightfall game. They are currently on the anti-hero route. I don't know if they're gonna stay on the anti-hero route or not, but it looks like it. I think in their hearts, they're ready for this to be over. I think they're getting ready for this to be over. So, they are going around and performing backwards ass rituals for the Fanes content. So the Fanes content is homebrew made by the community, Mandy Mod and Dragna Carta and all them leaders in the field of Curse of Strahd homebrew were like, there's just not enough going on in this campaign. And I guess to a certain extent they were right. It's pretty basic. It's pretty bare bones. At first I wasn't going to run the Fanes. I thought the Fanes were going to be like 3, I don't know, Viking dudes. Like, but that's Thanes, not Fanes. But I thought they were going to be like 3 Viking dudes that like worked for Strahd and you had to go around and beat them like as 3 generals or something. And I was like, it's a lot of work. But it turns out that the Fanes are like the spirits of the land, and that's they got fucked over when Strahd was given the powers of the land, and then he got sent to the Shadowfell, which dragged the land that he was bound to, and the Fanes along with it. So it's a whole thing. It's actually very smart. It's really good writing. It's a really cool idea. And officially, there are some really cool rituals that you can do to break Strahd's bindings to the land if you have these wine stones that in the raw adventure don't really do shit for shit except make wine like plants grow. That's it. Which is, cool, I guess. Jeremy Crawford, that's cool. But the fact that they represent like the lingering power of the land, and they're a conduit for the land's power, that makes a hell of a lot more sense, and then it also makes them into fantastic quest MacGuffins. Whew. Anyways, so, last week, of course, whenever you think your players are going to zig, they're going to zag. Whenever you think they're going to go left, they go right. And, they're at the ritual site, they go to do the ritual, and then they're like, we don't want to. We want to make you happy. That's Lauren and the playing as the Seeker. We don't want to be bad guys. We want to be good guys. So they're like, cool. You have to go and defeat the tree, right? The tree at the top of the hill that's still alive. And they're like, shit. Well, yeah, okay, we'll go defeat the tree. I mean, it's meant for low-level party. We should be able to handle it. And they're doing a pretty good job. They're doing a pretty good job on the tree. They were supposed to fight the rock because the raven was going to fly up in the air, it was going to turn into the rock, and it was going to come back down. It was going to fight him for like round 2. And then they're like, nah, dog, we want to make the raven happy. So the raven's like, okay, but they're really going to bamboozle the raven because this dude Barnaby, who was played by the very talented Johnny from the Johnny and Ness show. The Johnny Ness Red and Cadeneck show. And Scottrick show. Anyways, he's from Scottrick's game. So he was going to still be, he's still going to do what Strahd told him to because he's a vampire spawn. He has to do what he's told. So he's still going to steal all of the land's power. So when he steals all of the land's power, well, a third of the land's power, both from Strahd and from the land, that's when the MacGuffins get overcharged. All right, so while the MacGuffins are overcharged, the demiplane itself starts to destabilize. And so we're actually going to have, like, the edges of Barovia start to crumble apart. This is an excellent location for them to do this because they can climb to the top of the hill and they can look out on a clear day or night, and they can see the taunting memory of Strahd's homeland, but in this case, they can look out and see the crumbling landmass that is Barovia breaking into pieces and drifting away into the mist. So, they could take that as an omen of destruction, which it is, or they could take it as an omen of the land, piece by piece, is being released into the mist, which, I mean, you don't want to be adrift in the dark ethereal, but, you know, it's all good. So yeah, pretty interesting stuff. So things that we were working on last week that we did not get to finish for time is the mega MacGuffins, for lack of a better term, the mega MacGuffins. So let's go ahead and get the mega MacGuffins set up. So we've got the Essence of Change, the Heart of Summer, and the Soul of Winter, and then we're gonna supercharge these. So let me go grab that document. All right. Where's the Fanes? I want my Fanes content. Curse of Strahd, Fanes, Thanes, Ladies 3, Winestones, and Bound to the Land. That's what we're looking for. All right. So we'll move that to here and that to there. Shake, 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 and good. Okay. So let's see. Strahd rituals. Because of the profane and arcane nature of Strahd's methods, performing his version of the rituals is simpler, but more dangerous. Is more straightforward. There we go. But much more dangerous. It involves significant risk, as with the power of both Strahd and the Fanes diminished. As with the power of both Strahd and the Fanes diminished. By being sealed in the Winestones, the borders of the realm begin to erode and collapse. There we go. And Barovia. Alright. PCs will be alerted to this only when the mist reaches Krezk and begins to consume it. I think it'd be cool, since they're doing this one first, for them to look out and see that destruction. Alright, so for the Wolf, Lich Hound's attack, for Spider, Spider Snake attacks, and then for Mountain, the Rock just shows up, but, like, they're like, nah, dog, we'll go kill the tree instead. And I'm okay with it. And then we got this Path of the Aspirant. That is not from the Strahd rituals, but it could be. And I'm kind of into what we came up with that last week. Alright, so Strahd Fane mechanics. When Strahd corrupted the land, blah, 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 bound to land, while he is bound to all three, blah, blah, blah. So where are my super stones? Where do I put my super stones? Let's see. I must have put them somewhere. Oh. Okay, hold on. Overcharged Winestones. Okay. Let me see if I can find them. Alright. Yeah, there were like a lot of things that I wanted to do and work on. But we've got some time, so maybe we'll get it sorted out. Alright, let's see. Don't think this is where... Maybe? Ah, here they are. Alright. This is the Soul of Winter. So it would be Abyssal Soul of Winter. Could have sworn I wrote this down somewhere else, but oh well. Alright. Maybe. Let me see. Soul of Winter. Nope. Alright, this is the only spot. Alright, so here we go. Pad this document a little bit. And paste. Alright. Abyssal Soul of Winter is wondrous items. Legendary requires attunement. The Abyssal Soul of Winter is a deep blue crystal shard that radiates an eerie chill. Its surface is covered in delicate frost patterns that swirl and shift unsettlingly. When held, it feels like holding the... Dismiss. Yeah. It feels like holding the essence of a never-ending winter night. Upgraded Bennies. +2 Constitution, breaking beyond the normal limits of mortal endurance. Access to the Shape Order, Toll the Dead, and it's called Ray of Frost, not Cone of Cold. Ray of Frost. Cantrips. Once per day, you can cast Fire Shield, and you can cast Ice Storm. Let's see. We'll do this. Cast Fire Shield without using the spell slot once per long rest period. Enter. Cast Ice Storm as a 4th level spell. Yeah, we'll make it a 5th level spell. It's Ice Storm. Sucks. Let's see. 4th level spell, once per long rest. I think I'm supposed to say as an innate. There we go. Cast Fire Shield, cool only, as an innate spell. Once per long, let's see, cool only, self only. As an innate spell, good afternoon, friends. I'm loving how different your Curse of Strahd campaign is from my own. I love how different they are from each other. They got 3 different ones, and they're all wildly different. It's very interesting how these sandbox games are so different from each other. Let's see. Shape Water, Toll the Dead, Ray of Frost, Cantrips, spell DC, spell save DC of these is 18, comma, DC 18, and then, comma, DC 18, cool. Alright, advantage on death saving throws and constitution saving throws that would cause exhaustion, which is kind of cool. Gruesome costs. Alright, so Frostbitten Veins, each time you cast Fire Shield or Ice Storm using the Abyssal Soul of Winter. We'll just say each time you cast a non-cantrip spell using the Abyssal Soul of Winter, you must succeed on a Constitution saving throw or your blood begins to freeze, gaining 1 level of exhaustion from the intense cold coursing through your veins. But you have advantage to your saves against exhaustion, so it doesn't. It seems. Not feeling it. Not feeling it on that one. Let's see. You must succeed on a Constitution saving throw, or your blood begins to freeze. Go. You gain vulnerability to fire damage and have disadvantage to saving throws related to heat and fire. That's rough. Okay. So let's see. This debuff lasts until you complete a long rest. Alright. What about DC 10 plus 2 per time used between each long rest? That would be cool, but then we'd have to, like, track it. And, like, we track a lot of stuff already. Like, I hate this timber axe. I kind of wish I hadn't added to the game because it's like a weapon that has its own, like, tracking minigame, and it's just terrible. Is my take on it. But chilling isolation. While attuned to this item, your body temperature drops significantly. causing discomfort. Let's see. Causing discomfort or harm to anyone you touch for an extended period of time. What does that mean? Your body temperature drops significantly? Additionally, healing spells that rely on warmth or vitality, they all rely on vitality, are less effective on you, healing only half as much as usual. Damn. Damn. Alright, so... Chilling isolation. Alright. Alright, while attuned to this item, your body temperature drops significantly, causing discomfort or harm to anyone you touch for an extended period of time. I don't think we need that part. And then we'll put... Well, since it's a... magical healing effects are less effective on you. There we go. That's not too bad. Ooh, that's pretty cool. The grapples cause 1d6 cold damage. Yeah, I like that. That works. Drops significantly. If you end your turn in physical contact with another creature, that creature takes 1d6 cold damage, period. And then we put magical healing effects are less effective. Magical healing effects are less effective on you, healing only half the usual amount. Spiritual drain. The cold magic of the Abyssal Soul of Winter draws the attention of restless dead and cold spirits. Of the restless. No, the restless dead is correct. I'm just gonna do the restless dead. Period. There might be a charge of your presence, seeing you as a beacon in the dark. Okay. Ghostly visitations in your sleep. Okay. We're gonna put... let's see. When rolling for random encounters, the rate increases by 3, and the result is 3 times as likely to be undead. Alright, Curse of the Eternal Winter. If you die while attuned to the Abyssal Soul of Winter, your body freezes instantly, turning a statue of ice that shatters into thousands of pieces. This effect complicates resurrection, requiring a spell like resurrection, a spell requiring, we'll put magic, like resurrection or true resurrection to bring you back, even raised dead would fail to restore your shattered form. That's good stuff. That's good stuff. Alright. I'm happy with all those. Yeah. Alright, so we'll go ahead and grab this. We're going to duplicate the Soul of Winter. Alright. We're going to go in here and get rid of all this. I'm going to paste that. We're going to go here and clear this. Abyssal Soul of Winter. Cool. Alright. Last time I checked, magic item wasn't working anymore? Question mark. So, but we can at least have this effect here. That's cool. Alright. Yeah, I don't think magic item was working. Required. Cool. Alright. So that's what that does, the Abyssal Soul of Winter. Okay, so that brings us to 722. We could try to knock out the rest. Okay. So the next one is going to be the Infernal Heart of Summer. Alright, that one's probably the next one they're going to do, I think, because it's over by the windmill. But who knows? They're probably feeling really fucking strong right now. Is the Abyssal Soul of Winter your blue gem in the Fane's Quest? It is the blue gem if the party decides to go the Minions of Strahd route and basically endanger all of Barovia to make Strahd a super god so that he can beat up Vampire. I mean, they don't know all that, but that's kind of what they've signed up for. So, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Let's see. Alright. Heart of Summer. The Infernal Heart of Summer is a large, radiant orange crystal shard pulsating with an inner fire that seems almost alive. It radiates comforting warmth when held, but its power is overwhelming, bordering on the uncontrollable. That sounds fun. Gain access. And the Wall of Fire is not a cantrip. Wall of Fire is not a cantrip. Oh my god. Alright. Fire Bolt cantrips. The spell save DC for these cantrips is +8. The related casting stat for spell attacks is Charisma. Alright, once per day you can cast Fire Shield. Alright, so we're going to change this formatting again. So we're going to go, you can cast Fire Shield, Warm only, comma, Self only, as an innate spell, comma, once per long rest, comma, DC 18. And then, oh man, Flame Strike. Oh baby. Well, that's actually pretty good in this campaign because the radiant damage. So, oh baby. Yeah, I guess. You can cast Flame Strike as a 5th level spell. As a 5th level innate spell. Once per, let's see, 1/LR, comma, DC 18. Alright. Advantage on saving throws against fear and fire and heat-based effects. That's weird, but I'm kind of into it. Resistance to cold. Reflecting the intense heat generated by the crystal. This mimics the effects of a ring of warmth. Alright, that's cool. Gruesome cost. Thermal overload. Each time you cast a non-cantrip spell using the Infernal Heart, you must succeed on a DC 15 Constitution saving throw, or gain 1 level of exhaustion as your body struggles to cope with the intense heat. Yeah, that's fine. Burning Presence. While tuned to this item, your body temperature is unnaturally high. Flammable objects in direct contact with you have a chance of igniting. Let's see. Do that. We're going to go up here and grab this. And we'll change it to say fire damage. There we go. And let's see. The other one doesn't let you get healed. What's this one do? What's this one do? During initiative, comma, if you end your turn, comma, but have not moved at least 15 feet, you take 1d6 true damage per PB. That sounds terrible. Alright. No, we don't want to say during the initiative, just during initiative. Resistance to cold damage reflecting the intense heat generated by the crystal. This mimics the effects of warmth. Oh, I put this in the wrong place. My bad. Let's see. Grab this. There we go. And we have to put it down here. Chance of igniting. Semicolon. Blah, blah, blah. Infernal Attraction. The powerful magic within the Infernal Heart of Summer draws the attention of fire-based creatures and spirits. There is a chance that such beings may seek you out, either to claim the heart for themselves, or to challenge the wielder's control over its power. Wow. Okay. Any time a random encounter is rolled, comma, there is a 50% chance the encounter is a powerful fire-based being seeking the stone for itself. Alright. Curse of the Scorched Earth. If you die while attuned to the Infernal Heart of Summer, your body combusts in explosive bursts of flame, dealing significant fire damage to anything within 30 feet. Alright, let's say 30d6. There we go. It's everything within 30 feet. Let's do con save DC 18. Because fuck rogues. Let's see. This leaves behind only charred remains, making resurrection spells more difficult. Blah, blah, blah. Alright. That one seems pretty good. Alright. Grab this. I'm going to duplicate the Heart of Summer. Let's see. Infernal Hearts of Summer. I feel like if you do this and then you get an item that's called Abyssal or Infernal, you should be like, maybe we're not the good guys anymore. Argynvost is a silver dragon. I wonder if having this fire item would give disadvantage when speaking with his spirit. Bro, for sure. I mean, yeah. So these guys probably won't be talking to Argynvost anyways. So I don't know. I was thinking about that. Like, what sort of things would try to stop Strahd and the players from doing the things that they need to do? And I do think that Argynvost would break free from Strahd's control, and then they'd have to fight him. I think that would be hella dope. So hopefully that happens. Let's see. Why did this one keep its formatting? This one kept its formatting, and this other one did not. Oh well. It's fine. Technically, we don't really want this part here anyways. There we go. Alright. So all that's taken care of. Hit the save button. Magic weapon is broken, or magic item mod is broken, so there's really nothing we can do about it. But we can go in here and change the effect at least to be +2. There we go. And Abyssal Soul of Winter. I changed it to be +2, but I didn't change the name to be +2. And submit. Alright. And the last one is the Stone of Change. Tempest, Heart of Change. I don't really like Tempest, Heart of Change. They've already got Infernal and Abyssal, so I feel like you'd want the middle ground, right? So I would put the Sunless for the Great Waste. You know what I'm saying? The Sunless Heart of Change. I like that. So let's see. Sunless Heart of Change is a swirling yellow and green crystal shard, pulsating with energy that mimics the unpredictable nature of a storm. The shard emits sporadic crackles and hums of electricity, Feeling alive with the constant potential for sudden transformation. I'm into it. Alright, so let's go up here and grab this. Let's see. Because we're going to need that right away. +2 dexterity, fantastic. Gain access to Druidcraft, Shocking Grasp, and Gust of Wind cantrips. That's fine. And then we want different formatting here, so... Ugh. Alright, let's go grab this. Alright. So put that in, and put that in. You could cast... Thunder Step. As a 5th level innate spell, blah blah blah. And you could cast... What if we went nuts? Chain Lightning. What level is Chain Lightning? Is it 5th? Yeah, I think it is 5th. Chain Lightning. 6th. Oh, baby. Alright. Let's see. Advantage on saving throws against paralysis and being restrained. That's pretty good. Alright, so gruesome cost. Storms recoil. Each time you cast Thunderstep or blah blah blah. Oh man, or be stunned for 1 round. How about this? Stunned and incapacitated. Then if you have immunity to stun, you're still incapacitated, which is just somehow just as bad. Stuff. Fucking 5th edition D&D. Just, I don't know, man. For 1 round, as the violent energy recoils through your body. I'm into that. Those are both great. So, Storms Recoil, each time you cast a non-cantrip spell, using the heart, you must succeed on... Why? Oh my god. You must succeed. Alright, listen. I said not to be italics, so please stop. Spell using the heart. There we go. Electrical overcharge. While attuned to this item, your body harbors a buildup of static electricity. Metallic objects may spark when touched, and you have a chance of accidentally discharging electrical energy when you come in contact with others, dealing minor electric damage. So what we're gonna do is this. Okay. We're gonna change this one up. So electrical overcharge. While attuned to this item, your body harbors a buildup of static electricity. Alright. So we're gonna put here, comma, the first time you touch a creature, each round, comma, that creature takes 1d6 lightning damage. So this would include like going around and administering like potions and stuff, I think. Alright, so let's see. Each piece of metallic equipment you carry causes 1 stack of exhaustion. There we go. Right? Yep. Attracting the Tempest. The powerful elemental energy within the Tempest heart draws the attention of elemental spirits and storm entities. Such beings might see you as a challenge or conduit for their power, leading to dangerous encounters during natural storms or in places of elemental turmoil. Oh, for sure. So go here to the fire one. There we go. And scrub that. Anytime a random encounter is rolled, there's a 50% chance the encounter is a powerful air, lightning, or thunder-based being seeking the stone for itself. Curse of the Stormbringer. If you die while attuned to the Tempest Heart of Change. No, it's not called the Tempest. It's called the Sunless. Alright, now I have to change that everywhere. Ugh. Ugh. Alright, well, oh. Attracting the Tempest. Alright, I think we're good. The Sunless Heart of Change. A violent storm erupts centered on your location. The storm causes heavy rain, lightning, and thunder, dealing substantial damage to the area around your corpse and potentially harming bystanders. This, okay. Alright. When you die attuned, a violent storm erupts from your corpse as it is ionized. There we go. The storm is centered on your location. The storm causes heavy rain, lightning, and thunder. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. This mimics a level 9 Call Lightning spell with random targeting, comma, and a duration of 2d4 hours. Fun. Okay. Targeting, lightning spell, DC 18. There we go. Alright, grab everybody. And we'll duplicate the Essence of Change. And go. I really wish Foundry wasn't trying to, not Foundry, Edge Browser wasn't trying to help me with every single thing I do. The recent update to Edge has made it barely usable, would be my description. It's barely usable, but you know, it is what it is. Alright, go over here and change that to 2 and save. Ugh. Okay. So what now? Alright, so we have those things done. And we have our other notes. These notes right here. Alright, 911, all games, Strahd, Nightfall, lore and world updates. What am I looking for? Nightfall to-do list? Yeah, I think that's what I'm looking for. Nightfall campaign tracker checklist. Okay. So we bring that over here. And way back if up for it. What does that mean? Alright. Free the lands, restore the Fanes. If so, they have to go to Thessalica Pass. Amber Temple. Okay. Let's see. What's left next? Retrieve third stone from Davian. Check. Davian needs to be convinced. Check. Muriel will be there and vouch for the party. Check. Get the blood spear. Check. Who has the blood spear? Wencia. What does she want? What does she offer in exchange? Alright. Once they have the spear and the stones, what next? Visit each stone circle. Yes to hill. Starts with Strahd, the white-tipped raven. It flies up in the mist, and moments later the rock appears. What happens when the stone is supercharged? We've solved that mystery. Sweet. Let's see. We have Lich Hounds. You gotta fight them for 5 rounds, which is kind of nuts. 1 per person for 5 rounds. Ugh. Ah! Ugh. Alright. Ugh. And, then what? Then they have the stones. So we should probably look a little bit further ahead. We got 15 minutes. What if they want to go fight this snake? It says it's just a work in progress there. Well, that'll be some real shit if they want to go fight the snake. Alright, so... You're not the snake. You're the items tab. What? Alright. Giant snake spider. Should it have a different name from giant snake spider? I mean, it should be like ancient snake spider. There we go. Ancient snake spider. Everything's good now. It's the ancient snake spider. Alright, we're going to link it. And then what do we got here? It's pretty big, but not too big. I mean, I don't mind making it bigger. It's an outdoor map. I mean, that'd be kind of cool. We could do 5x5, you know what I'm saying? 5x5. And then Anne would still probably be able to grapple it. That's okay. Let's see. It's got no speed. That's fun. So we will give it a walk of 40, a burrow of 20, a climb of 20, and a swim of 20. Oh, wait. It's a spider. We'll give it a climb of 40. There we go. And submit. Alright. So, it's got this, it's got pretty decent stats. It's a CR5. Charisma hella low. That's a bit unfortunate. Intelligence pretty low. That makes sense. Wisdom is mid. Maybe we should give it magic resistance. Not that they really have magic, but I don't know. Just throw it on there. Alright, it needs some saving throws. I'm thinking dexterity would be a good saving throw for this thing to have, based on the fact that it's a snake spider. And then maybe wisdom, because, you know, should be able to, like, catch prey. I don't know. I feel like it's blind sight. We might as well just make that 60, because this is a big, crazy monster. There we go. Alright. It is immune to frightened, charmed, and poisoned, and immune to poison damage. It doesn't have any vulnerabilities. It does need some more health. Probably wouldn't hurt to give it some mythic actions. Let's see. 5e mythic templates. Boop. One of my favorite supplements from Drive-Thru RPG. 5e mythic templates. Just kidding. It's not actually there. I wrote it for me. It's mine. And I guess people that support Patreon. Let's see. Mythic abilities and templates. What could we give this bad boy to make it more interesting? AoE unlocked. Give it a breath weapon. It's got web breath already, though. So let's see. 60-foot cone. Affected as if by the web spell. So let's see. That would be a saving throw. There we go. And it would be its spell casting type. I don't remember what the saving throw for web is. I never do. I think it's strength to start. Might be dexterity. I think it's a couple of... It's a terrible spell. That's the thing to remember. It's a terrible spell. Yeah, it's like dexterity to start. Each creature must make a dexterity save, and then it's not strength, it's strength checks against the DC to break free. Alright, so we gotta go in here and change it to dexterity. Alright, so it already has an AoE, so it doesn't need that. Aura of Command, probably not. Whoa. Alright. Let's see. Aura of Contest. Aura of Control. Aura of Death. Creatures begin their turn inside the aura take necrotic damage equal to the boss's proficiency bonus. That's fun. Aura of Elemental Fury. Aura of Madness. Aura of Temporal Flux. Buffed. Buffed is it's not bad. Give the boss the benefits of a spell. It can still be dispelled at your discretion. Alright. Crushing Presence is a bonus action or legendary action. The boss can cause any creatures that is grappled, restrained, or affected with an ongoing status to take 2 times force damage. Perfecto. That's what we want. So we're going to go back here. And for action, we're going to go ahead and put Crushing Presence. I still have to, I guess, go through and build all these. Shrug. Alright. So as a bonus action or legendary action, the boss can cause any creature that it has grappled, restrained, or affected with an ongoing status effect take 2x PB force damage. So in this case, it would be 10. 10 automatic damage. Well, if it's done it to a lot of creatures, like with this web breath, then that's pretty nuts. Alright. So we'll go to damage formula. We got 10 minutes. That's not too bad. Let's see. Here we go. Okay. So Crushing Presence. That sounds good. We have to label it Mythic, though. There we go. And then we have to go back to the Mythic stuff at the top here. If the boss reduces 0, doesn't die and fall unconscious instead, the boss regains all of their hit points up to their maximum. In response to this phase transition, each can do one of the following as a free action. Okay, so we'll do this and this, Mythic phase transition. Okay. Put that stuff in there. Good. Alright. So these guys do a pretty decent chunk of change damage. I'm thinking we do 200 for this thing. Hopefully that will be enough. I don't think it'll be enough, but hopefully it'll be enough. I think as a single target, they're gonna just beat it down pretty hard, and that's fine too. Which game is it today? Banter, please. It is Curse of Strahd Nightfall. My anti-hero group, I guess. Alright. So let's see. It's got athletics, it's got perception, it's got stealth, it's got survival. Not that it really needs those things. I mean, athletics is always good to put on your monsters. Made it angry. Horrific abomination. When a creature looks upon the giant snake spider, they must make a DC 22, I believe is the spell DC for this creature. 22, yeah. A creature that fails a saving throw becomes frightened for 1 minute. We'll just put frightened 5, I guess. There we go. If a creature ends its turn in a location where it doesn't have line of sight on the... nope. We're just going to put spider for the first time, comma. Alright. Yeah. Creature that fails the saving throw becomes frightened 5. A creature can choose to not become frightened. If they do, comma, they instead become maddened. Lingering DC 22. So I doubt that they would choose that. Can choose not to become frightened if they do become. What about this? What about this? A creature that fails by 5 or more also, there we go, becomes maddened. There we go. That's rough. Start the fight, unable to control yourself. Set yourself up for success. Paragon actions. Paragon defenses. Yep, they're in there. Ongoing constriction. Very nice. At the start of your turn, deal bludgeoning damage equal to your level to any creature you are grappling. Alright. And this creature likes to grapple. Alright. So its multi-attack is 3 attacks, only one of which can be a bite. So tail whip, and target is grapple, DC 22 until this grapple ends. Creature restrains. Snake can't constrict another target. The giant snake spider's movement and climb speeds. Okay. Cool. Alright. So, we have that done. We can go back to our Nightfall checklist. And it's no longer work in progress. There we go. 5 minutes. 5 minutes. So one of the things that I wanted to explore with this was the psychology of Strahd, but we might have to wait for Sunday morning to talk about the psychology of Strahd, because it makes this storyline is easy because, for the most part, Strahd, a dangerous godlike being with toxic narcissism, is getting exactly what he wants, and that means everything's going to be okay. But in my other 2 games, he's not getting everything that he wants, and that's, from what I understand, a much more traditional. I mean, you want to beat up the main bad guy, right? That's why you play the game. You want to beat up the main bad guy. So I have to really explore the psychology of, like, how does a group win Curse of Strahd? Now, Raw, they win by going and beating him up because, like, allegedly he's pretty wimpy, Raw. But if you look at his actual abilities in the Raw adventure, the dude can just phase into the walls of his castle. And Raw, per the adventure, even if he dies, there's absolutely, positively no way to kill him. He just comes back because he is a constant prisoner. He's like an immortal with a capital I. Like, he cannot be killed. I guess he's eternal, which is different than immortal, right? He's an eternal. Like, he must exist forever. So, like, yeah. That seems like a discussion for Sunday. All right. Things that I wanted to cover here is after they do all that, now what? So, now what? Question mark. All right. So, now they need to meet up with Strahd. Okay. And then they are going to climb the mountain. All right. And then the goal is to set Argynvost to guard the pass. However, Dragon breaks free. Without Dragon to guard pass, Strahd assigns Cold Shoulders to monitor the pass. Instead, arrive at Amber Temple. Yeah, I'm gonna have them like teaming up with the boss of the campaign. So like, you know, level 25, CR 25 guy. And I mean, I don't know. So they arrive at the Amber Temple, and then they do Amber Temple shit. And then they have to do Vampire Ritual. During the Vampire Ritual, Vampire possesses Strahd, tries to kill everyone. I think you know where this is going with 1 minute left in the stream. Vampire as Strahd will try to kill Irenia. Bum bum bum. Yeah, so we'll continue this next week, I guess. And now we're gonna go run the game. So we have to we're gonna go raid Dom, I guess. So let's see. Currently, blah blah blah. Oh no. There we go. Let's see. Slash raid Dom Odyssey. Is it one word? I can never remember. Let me see. Nope, it's an underscore. Sneaky bastard. I keep meaning to make like a quick copy paste shortcut for myself. All right, here we go. I am Mr. B. You're very welcome. Thank you for hanging out. It's always more fun to do prep, not by yourself in the dark. Let's see. Raiding in 2, 1, hitting that raid button. All right, and then I'm gonna go turn on the music for the game, and then join the game. Very curious to see what this group gets up to. Very scared to see what my other group gets up to. But we'll see. Throw this over to the Curse of Strahd voice with Kenkubot. And then I too will join them. Alright. See you later.